Hello everyone, I'm just cutting to the chase with this video. Everyone's asking like what's going on with the real estate market. Well, here's what's happening right now and what I can confidently say about the Toronto housing market. So currently it's being characterized as raising sales activity and declining prices. With the market broadly adjusting to the high inventory levels that we have right now and affordability pressures, the Bank of Canada's interest rate cut has improved our affordability and is boosting transactions, but the high inventory is providing buyers with more power and obviously increased options. So the leverage is with the buyer right now. So we're seeing prices are falling across all kinds of home types, from like detached homes, townhouses, semi-detaches, and now condos. Condos are really taking the big brunt of it. So we're saying, oh my God, 80% down on prices, etc. That's mostly they're talking about condos. They're not really talking about the detached homes, although those did come down as well. Though the market may be sort of approaching a stable price floor right now, as the sales momentum is starting to improve. There are a couple of key trends that are indicating our market right now, what's going on. So here's the key trends. The first trend are price declines. Prices are moderate across the detached, semi-detached, and townhomes and the condo apartment segments, with an annual price drop of overall from 4 to 7% range. We're hearing 80% price drops. Yeah, it's certain condos, not the overall. So, the detached homes, semi-detaches are doing really well. You can probably find a semi-detached now at the same price as a detached. It's just doing that much better. There has been an increase in sales. So home sales are up compared to the previous year across the GTA, with the notable increase again with semi-detaches and detached. The condo segments are doing okay, but the September interest rates did bring up an uptick for the detached homes and the semi-detached. Another trend is the high inventory. We are seeing record-breaking inventory levels, and more inventory is coming to market, which is giving buyers more choices and greater negotiating power. Another indicator is the buyer sensitivity. While sales are improving, buyers still remain very price sensitive, leading sellers to offer a more competitive price and more incentives to sell their house. Another key indicator or key trend that we're seeing is the market adjustment. The market is actually adapting to the affordability challenges that are happening with the economy. And there's an increase of days on the market. So usually we can sell a house within 20 days. Now it's like creeping into the 40, in some markets taking about 50 to 60 days for a house to actually sell. It gives sellers this thing that it's, oh my God, it's been on the market for so long, what's happening? Maybe I should decrease my price. Maybe. If you're price competitive, no, you're gonna get a buyer. But if you have priced high, expecting momentum, no, now you're gonna have to chase the market down and chase it to where the buyers are actually at. And another key trend is an optimistic outlook. Some analysts and economists believe that the market is near to climbing out of the bottom, and it's suggesting it could be an opportunity time to enter the market. So we're kind of heading into the tail end of the bottoming out, and then when it bottoms out, becomes stable, it just starts to, tip upwards a little bit. Doesn't happen overnight, doesn't happen within 3 months, but it does happen. So we are bottoming out, we are stabilizing. So if you're thinking of buying or selling, think about it. Have the conversation with a really good realtor. Having a conversation with an extremely good realtor the good realtor is really good. They don't mind having the conversation with you. They're adding value to you. That's what they need. And that's what you need, probably, just a conversation. So for buyers right now, the high inventory provides you so many options. It provides you negotiating power and improved affordability. Sellers are motivated. There's a lot of power to sales out there. When is this going to happen again? How long is it going to stay? No crystal ball. But if you're thinking of buying, look into it. It's not scary. I know you're hearing stuff on the news, but it's not crazy out there. It's affordable. It's becoming affordable. It's most affordable is going to be housing. Is never affordable. It's never been affordable. The people who are disciplined and save and actually look into it buy a house, and their first year they're probably struggling and can't pay for all the groceries, but at least they own their home and their equity is building. Anyway, we can get into that on the phone, but whatever. Sellers, you have your house on the market right now. It's been a while, or you're thinking about selling but you're scared because you're going to have to give it away. just know this, it's gonna take a longer time for your home to sit on the market. You're gonna be facing a lot more competition. You're gonna be facing competition with power of sales. And you may need to price very competitively. There's pricing strategies out there for you that you don't have to give your home away. You gotta know your max and your bottom. And then you can offer additional incentives. Additional incentives is giving them conditions and more time, leaving the curtains on, like lighting, there's a beautiful chandelier in the house, you want to take it with you, leave it for the buyer. Those are the type of incentives we're talking about. So if you're frustrated or you're scared or you're not sure where you're going, have that conversation with a really good realtor that's just willing to provide feedback. You are more than welcome to message me, call me, email me. I'm happy just to go over a few things with you. No obligation, just provide value. Now, this is coming data away, just my professional experience being in the real estate industry for 20 years. I bought and sold my own personal real estate. And while I bought my first property 20 years ago, there wasn't all this news and huff and, big boom and bubble bursting when I purchased my first condo and when I purchased my first house. I just did it because I needed it. I was able to afford it. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy something. And then when it came to a point where I'm like, I need a bigger space, I looked into it and I did it, and I've been very happy. I did have a family member tell me that, oh, what are you doing? Prices are gonna explode, we're in a bubble. I just needed a place to live and I needed a bigger place. I didn't really care what's going on in the news. And you know what? I have a crap ton of equity right now. So if I had listened to all the news and the bad stuff, personally, I did really well in real estate. And that's just a side of being a successful realtor. It's just my own properties. So if you're just on the fence, but you're reading the news and you're following the market trends, and like there's people on TikTok and YouTube saying, oh my God, it's a crazy market scare. Just have the conversation with a reputable real estate agent. Have 3 conversations with 3 of them. Just get out there. Don't be scared of what the headlines are telling you. If it's the right time for you to buy a home, look into it. And if you're thinking of selling to upgrade your home, you need more space, or you just can't take care of your house anymore and you want to get a smaller property, look into it. Who cares what the news says, what the market is doing? You personally need it for you, and there's a right time for you. Don't worry about timing the market. You will be fine. I promise. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.